audience here today, but you know what? In real life, I'm the kind of person that when I meet somebody, within 5 minutes, they're telling me all their problems. My mother didn't love me when I was a child. And then I lost my job. My girlfriend left me. I don't know what it is. I seem to attract that kind of person who just wants to, well, maybe it's because I listen to those problems. I'll even listen to some of your problems. Anybody in this audience have a problem? You have a problem? Come on, I know you have problems. You want to tell me about? You have a problem?
Sex problem. I had too much sex. Too much.
Well, that's a problem I can't help you with. What is the problem? Come on, I know you got a problem. Do you have a problem? Not anymore. I know. You don't have any problems that Claire all can't solve. Yes.
You're busted.
Well, our guests on the show today have come here today because they all have problems. They all have something that they need advice about or closure for, and we have some terrific guests to give them advice. Representing the feminine point of view, a champion for the ladies, queen of the impersonators, the one and only Marilyn Michael. But men have problems, too. And someone who can understand the masculine side of our guests here today is a man who represents the macho side of every man in America. One of the maddest people in both senses of that word in America, but also one of the funniest. Please welcome Pat Cooper. Of course, these two people that are giving advice, two of our very special friends who need psychiatric help. But standing in the wings is somebody who legitimately can give that help, Dr. Judy Kurianski, and she'll be here as well. So with all of that support and help and advice, all of our guests should have their problems solved by the end of the broadcast. Susan, you're here today because you want to set the record straight about something. What is it that you want to clear up?
Well, a friend of mine who I've been friends with for a very long time, we're not friends right now because of an incident that happened. Her boyfriend and I went with her boyfriend and she and
well, hold on for a second. Let's start off. The boyfriend's name, what's his name?
Joe.
Joe. And how long was she dating Joe?
Well, it was on and off for about 4 years.
4 years. Your friend's name is?
Dee.
Dee was dating Joe for 4 years. Now, was Joe a good guy?
No, he wasn't. He was a pig.
He was a pig. Yes, I knew that Walter would come up with that. Yes. So, did you feel like it was your responsibility to tell your friend that he was a pig?
Yes, it was.
Okay, but you even went further than just telling her about the things that Joe was doing. What did you do?
Well, like, every time he did something, I'd go back and I'd tell her, and she would get up and she'd go back and confront him about it. And then one night I had gotten drunk, and I went with him, and he turned it around.
What do you mean you went with him?
I kissed him.
You kissed him?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Hold on, because you want to know some of these guests go, I went with him. Doesn't mean that you just walked with him. You kissed him. What part of his body did you kiss him on?
Oh. Only on the lips, that's all.
All right. But did he kiss you anywhere else?
No.
No?
It was just on the mouth, and that was it. And he turned it into something completely wrong.
Well, was there any evidence that he had kissed you?
Yes, he had left marks all over my neck.
So wait a second. Wait a second.
Richard! No, wait a minute. Richard!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will note that I asked her on which part of her body he kissed her, and she said, oh, just my lips. Then, all of a sudden, there are mysterious marks on the neck.
Richard, wait a minute. What is your name?
Susan.
What, Susan? Speak up. You had to have stayed there long enough for him to kiss you. I mean, you could have been putting up...
Were these mysterious marks on your neck?
Did he, like, force himself on you or something? I mean, was this, like, you know, against your will? Or were you just, like, sitting there and say, take me?
Well, what explanation do you have for this? Yes.
Okay.
After all, this is your boyfriend's friend, yes?
Oh!
Okay, not
Solve
only...
the problem right away. Kill Joe. That's it. Forget about it. Come on with you.
Pat Cooper. This is a man with all the answers. Let me just get something clear here. Were these marks on your neck commonly known as hickeys?
Yes, they were.
They were. So you had hickeys from your best friend's boyfriend up and down your neck.
But it takes two. It takes
listen,
two.
it was not her boyfriend.
It takes one to give a hickey.
Yeah, but it takes one to get one.
All right, hold on here for a second. I'm going to get your advice in just a moment.
I wouldn't want her to mess with my boyfriend.
Hold on, there's more to this story, Marilyn and Pat, so hold on. So what happened after this? Did Joe ever go back to his girlfriend and tell him what you had done?
Yes, he did, but I just want to clear one thing up. The day he kissed me, we were in my car, we had gone out drinking, and
so you were
he had asked me for a pack of cigarettes.
Right.
The cigarettes were locked in my trunk, so I gave him the keys. He went back. Then I asked him for the keys back. He said, if you want them, they're down my pants. I said, I don't want to get the keys from there. I was like, give me my keys.
Yes?
This is Ben-Hur all over again.
No, I mean, listen. It's your girlfriend's boyfriend, right?
No.
What the hell are you doing in the car with him?
See, it was a...
Guilty as charged.
Well, wait a second, though. Wait, you guys. I know you're racing at the bit, but wait until I get the whole story out here. What happened after... Oh, sorry, so you said he had the keys down his pants, and he was being very playful. You ended up with hickeys on your neck. You did kiss him, but you were inebriated. Were you sorry for what you had done?
Yes, I was.
And what did he tell your friend?
He told her that he had slept with me.
And that was totally untrue.
And it was not.
Well, how did your friend react to this?
Well, she called me at work. I ended up losing my job due to so many phone calls at the time.
Right.
And then one time I was having coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, and she started with me. She gave me a black eye. The cop came. The cop came, and you know, I just said, you know, I don't want to do this to her, because she meant a lot to me. We've been friends for a very long time.
But she did fight with you. She got you fired from your job. She thinks you slept with her boyfriend. When was the last time you and she were together as friends?
The second time she punched me again. This time the same cop came. The same cop came to the scene, and...
So why are you here today?
Because
you want to get punched a third time?
No.
The humanity.
Because she is backstage, you know, watching everything that you're telling us. This is a woman. I mean, listen. The first round was hers. The second round was hers. What do you want to tell her today?
I just want to tell her that we've been through a lot together, okay? And we've never fought over a guy before, and why are we going to start over a dirtbag like this guy? Okay?
Is she still with him? All right. She's backstage. Let's bring on out your ex-friend, Dee, with a great left hook. All right, Dee. Step on out here. Okay. Keep your hands together now, Dee. Say, Pat, I want you to notice this. Would you please lift your... This woman could really give a punch, I'm sure, right? But you're not going to do that today, right? She has something she'd like to say to you.